There of $3.99 a month, Anna. And free shipping on everything. There's no need to have 5 flex payments on that. But thank you. I'm so glad whoever made that decision. Okay, Anna's #1 selling card embellishment is in front of us right now. It's the Anna Griffin Collage card toppers. These are the die cuts that are sort of one and done. They're made for you, and the free shipping is also intact here, and 5 flex payments of about $6 a month.
That looks like a craft mess, but I swear it's perfect. This is perfection when it comes to making a card. You are getting what we have been asked for so many times is a flat, beautiful die cut, all right? So it looks like it's made out of multiple pieces of art and a sentiment sticker, and many of them are die cut and they have ribbon already applied to them. This is already done for you. It's a one and done experience right on the front of a card, a gift bag, a gift tag, whatever it is that you're crafting. And I have 2 sets for you today. So we have Vintage Collage Card Toppers 2 or our Charming Collage Card Toppers. They are different in their style. Okay. And so the vintage one is very much antique engravings. Let's just look through them kind of quickly. There's sentiments for Mother's Day and Father's Day and the birth of a baby. So when you're looking at these, you're seeing die cuts and ribbons already applied. Look at that, something for the little one. This you know, you need a die for, or your Cricut maker, but this is already flat. It's empty on the back. You get 2 of each design that you're seeing. There's 117 in this set. Now this one, this is different. This is a very different look because it's more graphic. And so Charming Collage card toppers are what I like to refer to as vector art. So there's less engravings, more solid, brighter colors. And again, they're die cut and they have the ribbon already hand applied. Again, Father's Day, all occasion, birthday, sympathy, all of the most important card sending occasions are here. So this will be the fastest 100 cards you'll ever make. Ever, 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 ever.
Oh, and it's sympathy cards. I know that we sold out originally of the sympathy sentiments that we had, and I think there might be some on hsn.com, but there are also some wonderful sentiments included here.
So this is what it's all about. It's the happy anniversary love. It's this beautiful world's best mom. And what we've done is we just put them on top of a printed card, but there's no further embellishment really needed unless you wanted to add a piece of ribbon or one of your pretty 3-dimensional floral die cuts. You know, you could add to them. This is Vintage Collage Card Toppers 2. And so this is Charming. I'll try and do like
vintage.
ping pong.
This is Charming.
Yes, and we brought them back just because we wanted you to have a choice. And Charming, like I said, is a little more vibrant and a little more graphic. But again, this is the card topper, just like that. That's the card topper. It looks like you spent, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 minutes creating a collage.
At least. That's your 15 and 20 minutes. It's like dog years for me, you know, like it's like an hour and a half right there.
All of us. I love this little trick. Take one of our cutting dies and put it behind the collage card topper. This light pink is already die cut. It's all one layer. It looks like multiple layers, but it's not. Isn't that great? It's almost like the Cliff Notes to card making.
Totally. It's fast, super fast. So you want these around, you want them in your desk, you want them wherever you write out a card, and that way you think of it, oh, I need to really send her a card, and you can make one in like less than a minute. So the thought and making of the card is very close together, so we actually do them that way instead of it nattering around like, oh, I should have sent that card. Well, now it's too late. No, you know what? It's never too late to send a card and to send some love.
No, no, no. Watch this. So card, I like to have a box of stuff around of things that maybe aren't my favorite things that have come out of our card kits. I save the card surfaces. Okay. This is what you want to use those for, right? Looks like you just spent about, I don't know, whatever time you want to spend putting that together. Same thing, emboss a card surface, add the collage card topper to the front. Your card's finished. I mean, it's like, would you like to time me?
Yeah.
Come on, time me. Ready? Okay. Seconds.
Yeah, one.
One and done.
One and done.
Like this one took a little more time because, well, we added the little cutting die. But this is the prettiest part, right? All finished, all done.
All done.
Nothing necessary left to do. I'll just keep making cards if you'd like.
This one is called the vintage one, and this one is called Charming.
Yes.
Did I get it right? Okay.
Yes.
So at this price of $29.95 with the free shipping and the 5 flex payments, you might want to pick up both of them while we have them.
So everything's done in such good taste. When you're looking at the card surfaces, these are from our Pretty Patterns cards, our Pretty Patterns for Him cards. You can use any of those sets, which are 50 cards each. Look at that. The die cut's already done. You didn't need the foil stamp sticker. You didn't need the roses. You didn't need to write this. It's already done for you.
Now, how are you adhering it to the card top?
A little foam adhesive, just like that, on the back. 1, 2, right? There we go.
450 just spoken for.
I made 7, 8 cards.
Yeah.
Let's make some more.
In a fraction of the time that you would expect. So I don't know if these are going to be around for very long. We only have about probably at the most 1,000, and that's split between the two. So please, if you want these, you know, you're going to wish you had them. Trust me, because it's so fast. And it's like, I had the thought, I need to send a card, boom, I'm done.
It's #1 for a reason.
Yes.